Hello Libra, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your April mid-month tarot check for April 2020. This is up for all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I want to thank all of you who have subscribed, been watching, liked, commented, and shared. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you want to be notified when new videos are posted, just hit the bell and you will be notified. So I posted a video earlier in the week about the pandemic. A few people had asked in their comments and I wasn't going to, and then I was moved to do it. So it is on there about COVID-19. It's a very interesting reading. If you have been wondering about that, the cards don't lie and they sure do show up. So it's very interesting how all that works. So here we go. This is for April, mid-month 2020 for all Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Libra. All right, here we go, you guys. Your present position is the Six of Cups, covered by the Two of Cups. And your destiny here, you've got the Page of Pentacles, the distant past, Strength, more recent past, Wheel of Fortune. Coming towards you, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You are represented here by the Page of Cups. The other person is the Knight of Wands. And your innermost hopes here are the Nine of Pentacles, and then the outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. And the bottom, you have the King of Swords here. So very interesting reading for you guys. You have water energy here, you have Leo, you have earth, you have fire, you have air, but it's very heavily earth, and you know, I definitely think there's a strong love reading here, but I also feel like money will be very stable for you guys, so you can just see it where just the pentacles are all aligned too. It's interesting how, you know, you have two court cards here. I mean, you just have in a money reading with pentacles, that's a good thing. So very interesting, but the current position is the Six of Cups and the immediate influence is the Two of Cups. And that's definitely a soulmate connection. For those of you that are interested in an ex, this may just be your reading because the Six of Cups is all about a nostalgic sentimental longing. It can be about a reunion. There can be a little bit of an immaturity in this card, but it also can be that a reunion of people who are quite young, or in this case, it may be someone that you dated a long time ago, or maybe dated very casually, let's say in high school or something like that, and it wasn't necessarily a serious relationship, but these are both soulmate cards. So it's, you know, definitely a card of memories. You know, that's what I'm getting. It's like there's a lot of memories with this person. The other thing, too, with this Six of Cups is it signifies a gift coming your way. So I feel like you're definitely, if you haven't gotten some kind of an offer, you definitely will be, because this is like, and it also could be the gift of this person. If it's somebody you have loved and been trying to manifest and been kind of conflicted because you're saying to yourself, it's not really right to try to manifest a person. We all have free will, okay? So if somebody does not want you, they won't come back into your experience because it won't be a vibrational match. However, with this Two of Cups, again, this is a soulmate connection. It's very reciprocal and balanced. So whoever this is, they're interested. It's not a situation where they're being dragged back into something. But there's really a strong, you know, just a very deep love there. And so whoever that's for, Libra, I would, if you're saying, I'm not sure if that's me, I would just clear your mind, you know, and let things come in, because for somebody, this is really, there's a propensity for this to manifest. And in your destiny card, you have the Page of Pentacles here. And so this is all about, you know, it's a very long-term, stable kind of a card, but he's very proud of this pentacle, you know. So your destiny, I think, is to have the kind of relationship and money where it's very stable, and prosperous. You know, he also has a bit of luck too. So in your destiny, you may be one of these people where it seems like things just line up for you. And really what that is you being in alignment with the universe. But sometimes we see that as being luck, when really it's that person being able to align with source energy. I do think though, you know, there's a part of you that wants a relationship where it's fun and energetic, but the person's also responsible. Because this page is actually a little bit more mature and a little bit more sensible for being a page. He's somebody that likes to fix things, wants long-term happiness, and also he likes like hands-on work. So if you know that it's you that's manifesting somebody and there's somebody who does some kind of hands-on work, like maybe they're in the construction or building industry, or even like IT or something, I'm getting for some of you, where they're doing things, you know, that's like it has a direct impact on other people. So in the distant past, you've had the Strength card here. So I do feel like there was a separation for sure for a long time, but it's been divinely guided. It's you know, it's a card of an 8, but it's also got this infinity symbol, and that's, you know, it's a universal symbol. So this is not only having the patience to work on yourself, to invest in yourself, to build a life for yourself, but also building your faith and knowing that things will be right on schedule. You know, everything will happen right on time, and the universe likes speed. It's us that slows things down. So you may have been given some energy along the way that allowed you just to be more adaptable. You know, if things weren't exactly how you wanted them to be, you were able to adjust, adapt, pivot, do what you needed to do. But it's just a great indicator that you're going to be like ready to be ready for that next thing. Now, in the more recent past, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a completion of a cycle. It's a 10. And it may have been, this is truly about infinite abundance, but this also suggests infinite abundance. And so if you're saying, well, I look around my physical reality and I don't see infinite abundance, your energy is right for it. You do have the correct energy for it. It's just a matter of allowing it to come in. And that may be as simple as looking around at the things that you do have and being very, you know, just appreciative of your surroundings. I mean, I remember the first house that I ever bought, it was significantly smaller than the house that I live in now, and it was older and needed work. And I remember sitting there looking around thinking, wow, I own this. And I was just blown away. And part of that created momentum, you know, to move into a bigger house because I appreciated the one that I had. I took care of the one that I had. And so that's when we start to build this momentum. You know, something here is definitely coming towards you. There's a bit of a good luck charm with this card, and it's definitely a time of a turning point. I think you had a real turning point in the more recent past, in the last few months. Certainly we've all had it with the pandemic. And some of that can just be, you know, taking a look at the landscape and deciding what's important, what needs to stay, what can go. And as you move forward, the important things are definitely here to stay, because you have the Queen of Pentacles coming towards you. And again, this is financial stability. So if you've had some uncertain times, that is going to get a lot clearer in the next couple weeks to 1 month. We are going to have much, much more financial stability, security, and again, you may be getting some money coming in that was unexpected. And I also think too, though, in terms of a partnership, this is great stability. This is like run the distance, and it's just a beautiful energy. And I actually do think, though, this person that's coming in is very high energy. And it's not that they're not stable, but they're like, they have almost a hard time sitting still, where they need to be like doing things a lot of the time. Like, you know, they're the kind of person that goes, you know, they see something that needs to be fixed around your house, and you don't have all the tools for it, so they fashion a tool out of something and just start fixing it for you. It's that kind of energy, but they're very nurturing. And, you know, when you look at her too, the size of the pentacle that she's holding, like the scale of that is, it's much larger than the pentacles on the rest of the cards in this reading. This is, I can't say this enough, it's great stability and wealth coming towards you. So I do feel like, again, you've got a relationship coming in and you've got that financial stability coming in. So you are represented here by the Page of Cups. And this may be, I feel like for some of you, there's uncertainty about this, and it's, you know, it's a time to ask mature questions. What do I believe in? What am I here for? What is my purpose here? And, you know, why did you give me this life? Show me today, what should I do to fulfill this life? What am I doing? You know, because we'll never have this day again. We will never have this day again, whether it's a sunrise, whether it's, you know, spending time, if you have kids, spending time with your kids or even your dog or whatever the case may be. Things can absolutely turn on a dime. And so it really is guidance for you to be very appreciative of the things around you. He also brings an X back. So for those of you that are cringing at that, you have 3 different cards bringing an X back to you. So I don't know, it may be possible too that if it's not somebody that you dated, it was somebody that was a friend and there was at least a romantic attraction there, but it's definitely feeling like somebody from the past. So before we get all up in arms and go, I know it's that asshole Rick, it might not be. It could be somebody else. And the problem when you focus substantially on one person is you block the other people from coming in. So try to keep an open mind with that. But anyway, he brings an X, he brings an offer. And the person coming towards you is this Knight of Wands. And like I said, I get a real sense that the person has a hard time sitting still. I think they will come in very quickly, and they're also going to communicate. This is a card of action, but it's also a card of getting communication. They're definitely going to reach out to you, communicate, and they're going to be one who would like text you every day and not play it. Even though this card can be kind of an arrogance, I don't feel like they're going to play a lot of games. I think that they are going to be consistent with, you know, keeping up contact and being respectful and, you know, not leaving you hanging and things like that. So I do feel like it's a good relationship coming through. I don't sense anything. And even though sometimes I'm a little bit suspect of this Knight of Wands, I don't always love him because he's kind of, he can be very arrogant. And he can be like the kind of person who's late all the time and stuff, but I don't get that. I get more of a, like I said, high energy kind of a person. You know, your hopes here are this 9 of Pentacles, and this is about wealth on the material plane. You know, this can be about manifesting things. So if you know in your you know, in your world you're interested in manifesting a new car, or you know, even like a new refrigerator I'm getting for somebody, a new house, moving somewhere. She's all about manifesting things, and she likes nice things. You know, this is somebody who likes the finer things in life. She likes material stability. She likes wealth. She's in this beautiful garden with this long flowing gown. I mean, even her gown compared to the Queen is quite a bit more ornate. And so but she's also got a gentleness about her. You know, I feel like overall your hopes are you want that stable energy. You want somebody who's loving, caring, and they're coming for you, Libra. Now, overall here, the outcome of this 8 of Pentacles here is, you know, it's all about focusing on your coins and being productive. So for those of you that know you have not had much of a productive time these last couple of weeks, it's time to snap out of that. And it's time to get more focused on being in a routine, you know, making sure you're getting up, you're going to work if it's at home, and doing certain things all day long at work, and not being so far out of it that you just feel lost. Because if that's how you're feeling, that's what you're going to attract. You know, if you've got to act as if you are somebody that you say, I'm ready for a relationship, you have to have that frequency about you. So this person's putting all the elements together. It's about working on yourself, you know, and even like if there's things that you wanted to do and you have time to do them now, like, you know, even something as mundane as like makeup videos on YouTube or hair videos or things like that. exercise videos. That would be another good one. If you know that you've been just sitting around, it's time to start putting yourself back together. Put Humpty Dumpty back together again and get ready for it, because it is coming for you. So the King of Swords too, I feel like goes along with this because it's all about confidence, especially for you as a Libra. You're the king. You are in your power. That's so you, and it's not just being in your power. You have a momentum coming towards you of you get into your personal power and you build momentum. And this is, you know, he's a great communicator. I feel like with you, for those of you that will start a relationship, you'll be very clear. There will be clarity. There will be, like I said, not a lot of game playing. I don't see any of that. It's clear. It's stable. The money will be there. It's, you know, again, it's not as, you know, it's not as warm and lovey-dovey as like the, you know, Queen of Cups or something like that. But it's definitely something that you've been desiring, because with that Nine of Pentacles too, as your, you know, hopes, that's, again, that's more about material prosperity than it is about sort of that really warm, kind of gooey relationship. So, again, you've got money coming towards you and you definitely have love. Here is an Abraham Hicks Money and the Law of Attraction card. In my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. And didn't I just talk about that? The best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational pattern of thought with appreciation. And in that changed vibration, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. And that's exactly what I'm telling you about. And I don't know these cards well enough to know this was going to be the next card. It's, again, it's an intuitive feeling that I get, but I'm telling you, when you do that, things around you gain so much momentum. So look for good things about where you are, and in your state of appreciation, you lift all self-imposed limitations, and all limitations are self-imposed, and free yourself for the receiving of wonderful things. So you get what you think about. And here is a Whispers of Love card. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. So in this relationship with this person, like I said, they're very active. Like they can't sit still, and not in a bad way. It's like they're looking to do kind of like acts of service. But know that they may have, if you gave them the five love languages quiz, they may have on their love languages acts of service as a very high rated love language for them. So keep that in mind too. So I love you so much, Libra, and I'll be back next week. Oh, I forgot to mention, I am going to do a seasonal tarot check for May, June, July, August. So look out for that. That should be on next week.